morning, everybody. Today I want to talk about how many people, like the ratio of people that actually abuse methadone that are at the methadone clinics, at the medication assisted treatment facilities. Okay, first things first. Methadone facilities do drug tests, and I'll tell you what, my first 2 rounds going to methadone, they drug tested me frequently, and I always came up dirty for something else. A lot of other people that I meet up with in the methadone clinics are like the hardcore addicts, and they've been doing what they've been doing for usually on average about like 15 years, and maybe 20, 30, 40. And just because you go to a methadone clinic doesn't mean you're free from opiates, because you could still get high on opiates. And I know one guy personally, he fucking bangs with a needle not intravenously, intramuscularly heroin, black tar heroin, a gram of raw black tar heroin into his body, like into his deltoid or into his ass cheek or something like that. And he'll do that every day. And he's been on methadone since 2012. And other people I know are dead. And fucking they overdosed, people killed them. Like, it's no joke. Like, it's a very dark place. And we got some girls outside. Hold up. Oh damn, they got some young hoes in there. Brand new car. It's my neighbors. But yeah, so I just wanted to talk about the Xanax that people do. I wasn't into Xanax and taking methadone because I didn't want to die. But I would take Xanax when I was off of methadone, because it just helped. Xanax is not something that you take every day. Xanax is something that you take on an emergency, like when you missed your dose for like 2 days or something like that. You don't ever take Xanax every single day to go to sleep, to go do nothing, you know? And they don't give a fuck that you smoke weed at most of the methadone places, especially mine in California. They do not give a fuck. And you know what the counselors probably do, the fucking nurses probably do, some of them on the weekend. Like, it's not a big deal as long as you're not smoking crystal, doing heroin, doing Xanax. They basically just accept the fact that you're a hopeless drug addict and you're probably not going to get better for a long time. And the reality is that these methadone clinics, they're necessary, but they're enabling. They're enabling addicts to live their life as grimy as possible. And once you experience, and me personally, once I experienced the terrifying, horrible withdrawals, I did a 21-day detox. I didn't talk to anybody about this yet, but my very first time at the methadone clinic, the rehab that I was going to gave up on me. I popped dirty for too many drug tests. I popped dirty for at least 2 dozen drug tests in my life. And these people kicked me out of the rehab, basically. I kept on shooting up. And they're like, look, kid, you gotta go somewhere else. You're smoking out all the fucking people in the rehab, and you're shooting heroin at night. Like, not working. So they took me to methadone, and I did the 21-day detox, and it was horrifyingly bad. And it just, something snapped in my head, and I just didn't give a fuck anymore. Like, I really didn't. After I experienced those terrible 21-day detox withdrawals, I fucking had a seizure on day 0. I swear, man, I had a seizure on an overpass. I had to call 911. Then when the EMTs got there, I got too scared, and I left. Like, it's not a joke. And yeah, 21-day detox, don't do it. Just steal a couple doses from behind. Just swallow, like put the dose in your mouth and spit it back out a few times, just to fucking have something, just in case you decide to go to Florida or decide to go to fucking Mississippi or wherever the fuck your family is, you know? So, or Washington, you know? So, I would suggest not doing drugs and trying to live a different lifestyle when you get into a medication assisted treatment facility. But I'll tell you what, if you start making friends with people at the methadone clinic, you're fucking doomed. Okay? Goodbye.